Hi everybody, welcome to the Soul Song. This is Nina and this is going to be a pick a card reading to see who or what is next in your love life. Okay, so this is for the next 3 weeks. That's the intention here, but of course it can go beyond that depending on your circumstances. Energy is fluid, so keep that in mind. And of course this is a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. So we have 3 options before us. We have group number 1 as sodalite, group number 2 as pyrite, and group number 3 as clear quartz. So see which one is calling out to you. If you need more time, you can pause the video here and meditate on the 3 options and see which one is calling out to you. Okay, but don't spend too long on it. Go with your gut feeling. All right, I will see you in your timestamps. Hi group 1, for those of you who've chosen this sodalite, let's take a look at your reading. Let's see who's coming towards you or who you're dealing with, or if you're already dealing with somebody, then what is likely to happen in the next 3 weeks. Okay, so we have the clouds, the key, and the stalk. Okay, nice. Let's get your tarot cards out. We've got Temperance, the Queen of Wands, okay, Ace of Swords, nice, and the Moon. Alright, so straight off the bat, I'm getting that you're getting clarity, okay, about a situation. If you have been dealing with somebody or with a particular person, or if you've been in a situation where you've got mixed signals or there's a lot of mystery, it's brought you a lot of anxiety because you haven't had a clear understanding of what's happening, then boom, that is changing for you. Okay, Ace of Swords and the key here with the Moon, there's definitely this element of clarity coming in, of you finding the answers, of you receiving the communication perhaps that you have been waiting for. And with the Temperance here, I feel like you have been really patient with this connection with this person, but you've also put your foot down, is kind of what I'm getting with the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Okay, you've got 2 fire sign cards here, so especially Sag, but you could be either yourself a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or you could be dealing with one. Okay, with the clouds being here and then the key, again it's very similar to what I've just spoken about with the Ace of Swords and the Moon. There has been a lot of this, confused energy, not being sure, and it might have brought you a lot of this dilemma about where you stand with this person, what really is happening. Once you reach a stage perhaps where you're wondering, okay, where is this heading? Is this really making sense? Do I continue with this? Or when the time comes to put a label on it and the other person is not ready for it, things like that. So it has brought you a lot of, I would say, maybe even sleepless nights and anxiety, but that is clearing up now. And with the stalk being here, there's a definite big change coming up. Okay, I feel like you will be able to make an informed decision or a choice on the basis of what you find out. Okay, so that's the biggest thing that's happening for you in the next 3 weeks, and that is going to lead to some kind of a change. Okay, let's see your other cards here. You've got the Maiden. Wow, beautiful. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So we have a new moon in Cancer on the 10th. So if it's quite possible that that's when you will receive this communication or these answers. Okay, and you have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Okay, You've got invocation, ceremony, rebirth, spring equinox. Nice. You've got the fates, number 17. And you've got thinker. Okay, number 44. And let's see these cards as well. We have spend quality time together. And love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So you've got security and safety twice in your reading. I feel like you have not been feeling too secure in this connection, and that is about to change. So your connection, most of you are dealing with somebody. Your connection or your love life is about to go through an overhaul. In the next 3 weeks, you're going to find the answers that you were seeking, and a connection that was perhaps, going, you could say, downhill, is now beginning to take shape again. It's now beginning to show promise again, which is why you're being asked to have faith in your dreams, okay? Or in other words, have faith in this connection. And you are going to come together and have spend quality time together to understand each other at a deeper level. And most of the time, I feel like when you don't, when you're not able to make time for each other, or when you're not able to meet regularly, there is that kind of a rift that comes about in any connection. And that's what's happened here, I feel, okay? I'm getting a strong feeling here with the invocation ceremony card that you might even go out together, go on a date. There's some kind of event is what I'm picking up here that takes place, okay, where you can maybe meet each other and have that heart-to-heart conversation with each other, okay? And that's what's going to lead to this clarity. So you're going to communicate with each other with clarity, and your questions are going to be answered. And this definitely feels like there's something here about timing being at play, okay? With the fate cards here, this is like a destined connection, you could say, but it has been through its challenges. You've been through an upheaval of some sorts in your connection, and you're now beginning to move past that, okay? I'm picking up like the 6 of Swords energy from this card here. So you are going to heal or mend your connection is what I'm getting, and there are going to be some plans, okay? Some planning, some again, thinker is connected to the mind, again, to plans, to decisions, to communication, okay? That's what's showing up very strongly in your reading with the Ace of Swords and this thinker and the key there, okay? I feel like that clarity which was missing is definitely going to come about. And with the maiden there, this is showing a lot of promise, okay? With the maiden and the rebirth, it's literally like your connection, your relationship is going through, like I said, an overhaul. Is going through a rebirth, and that's like the birth of something new, okay? The maiden also advises you to have a fresh perspective, to have like a beginner's mind. It's a very good omen to have at the beginning stages of a connection. So if you've had a rift between y'all, then things are going to change is what I'm feeling, okay? We've got chemistry. Let's get one more card from this deck of mine. What else do they need to know? Group number 1. What's happening in their connection? And you've got commitment, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have deception. So that is similar to the clouds, to the moon. Not necessarily deceptive in the sense that something wrong is going on, but you've not had clarity about where you're heading, if this is going to work out or not. So you're, in essence, group number one, you're being asked to have faith and to know that this connection is safe. Okay, you and this person and your connection that you share with each other is safe. It is going to go through a change, definitely. So things are not going to remain the same, but you might move towards commitment. Okay, or that's what you're discussing here, is what I'm feeling. Maybe one of you had like commitment issues, and that's fairly common. So that's something that's going to be discussed here about. And I'm getting the strong feeling that if you are especially a fire sign female, you have put your foot down and you're like, okay, I need answers, I need clarity. I'm not gonna give up on this connection, but I'm not gonna compromise either. Okay, and the temperance here is definitely a good omen, like I said, where things are going to resolve between you and this other person, and you're going to start afresh. Okay, very promising. It feels like you have been waiting, like I said, patiently for this connection to show you promise, so that you can move towards a better, more committed, more stable, more secure phase of the connection. And that is what's coming up next for you. Okay, so that's what I have for you, group number one. I hope this helped, and pretty short reading. I hope this brought you some answers and some hope. And yeah, I do want to say that there's this emphasis on change here, like I said. So things might have to change in your equation in order to resolve your conflicts, in order to resolve whatever difference of opinion you've had. So things are not going to be the same, is what I'm getting. Okay, even for rebirth to happen, something old has to die. Okay, so that's one strong indication here that you need to be prepared for things to change. All right, so sending you much love. Do hit the like button and leave me a comment if you enjoy the reading. I will see you again later. God bless. Bye bye. Hi, group 2. For those of you who've chosen this pyrite, let's take a look at your reading. So let's start with Lenormand. This is for the next 3 weeks. So whether you're dealing with somebody or you are single, it's going to show us the energy that's playing out for you. All right. So we have the bouquet. Wow, nice start. Then we have the cross. Okay. And the letter. All right. So there is some communication coming through. Okay. With the cross here, there could be some challenges, some difficulty, or I'm also getting like suppressed feelings. Okay. Someone is going to open up to you about their feelings, about how they see you. This is a beautiful energy here, speaking about almost like a love letter, you could say. It's definitely flirting, it's communication, it's affection, it's showering and pouring of love. Okay, but the cross there could definitely indicate that either this is a challenge for them, or there's something here that is suppressing, okay, feelings. Let's see, we've got the King of Wands, the Empress. Okay, we've got the Devil. Yeah, some suppression, and the Magician. Okay, so the Devil and the Magician is not really a great combination. Unless you're dealing with a Capricorn, then it's just Capricorn. Okay, but the Devil in a connection indicates some challenges to a connection. It's either codependency, or it is control issues, or someone is, in this case, especially with the magician, someone is probably putting up a facade, or they are playing some games with you, or not being completely honest about who they are, things like that. Or if they want to be honest, they're not being able to, is what I'm getting, because of their own fears, insecurities, doubts regarding the connection. But I feel that there's another message here with the magician and the devil, that is that this person, despite all odds, is trying to manifest you in their life, okay? Because they see you as this empress, they see you as someone who's charming, very attractive, similar to the King of Wands. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. I'm just talking about your energy. They want to treat you right. They want to treat you like the emperor or the empress. They recognize that you are wonderful, you're charming, you're beautiful, you are really worthy of, being treated like the empress. And they almost, I'm getting like put you up on a pedestal, okay? For many of you, you are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or you may be a fire sign. But there is this strong energy or this emphasis here on overcoming challenges, overcoming difficulties. And that's what all of this magician energy is being put into. To be able to overcome and lift this burden of the devil. The cross is also a burden, and it has something to do with karma as well. So for some of you, either you're dealing with a karmic partner, or you are coming into contact with someone who is probably going to even teach you a karmic lesson. Doesn't mean that it's bad, okay? I know karmic partners get a very bad rap, but that's not true. Every connection teaches us something, whether it's a twin flame or a soulmate or whatever label you want to put it. But every relationship is a karmic relationship in some way, because it's meant to teach you something about yourself, okay? This person or this connection I'm getting for some of you, if you're single, might even bring up your insecurities. You might feel like you're not really worthy of them. Okay, so that's something to watch out for. Do not let your doubts, insecurities, or your sense of, your fears regarding connections dampen A, your sense of self-worth, and B, your chances of a beautiful connection. Okay, so let's see your other cards here. We've got, wow, the Bright Mother. This is so much like the Empress energy. Someone is super duper duper attractive, and you may be attracting someone who is like this amazingly delicious, seductive, fertile, beautiful Venus, someone who exudes that beautiful Venus energy. It's, I don't know how to put a finger on it. It's not just motherly, but it's got this amazingly voluptuous, fertile, inviting, seductive energy, okay? Let's see other cards. We've got Mending, yeah. So this feels like you're resolving certain issues or conflicts between you and this other person. We've got Observer. This person has been actually observing you from a distance. They have been trying to manifest or trying to, like I said in the beginning, they've been trying to see how to come together with you, how to manifest you in their life. And if you've had differences with this person and challenges with this person, then they've been looking for the right time to approach you, okay, to be able to patch up with you. All right, we've got Instinct, Wolf. Then we've got Release, Autumnal Equinox. Surrender to the Divine, Full Moon. Alright. And we've got step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Wow, okay. Let's see your other two cards here. We've got receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to allow love. And turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. Alright. Let's get one card from my deck. One or two cards. What's happening for group number 2? What is happening next for group number 2 in this connection, in their love life? Group number 2. What's coming up? We've got getting to know each other. And at the bottom of the deck, we have soulmates. Wow. I want to take this one as well. We've got chemistry. And now we have detachment at the bottom of the deck. I feel like someone was getting into their, coping mechanism, their pattern. And that's what was keeping them from fully being open and honest and approachable towards you, okay? And now they are surrendering. There is this sense of surrendering, release that is coming through very strongly. This person has been, I feel, spying on you or observing you from a distance. They've been instinctively feeling very, very drawn towards you. It's like you're this magnet that they feel attracted to. They can't, because you have strong chemistry. And they just want to get to know you better, alright? And I feel like for them, for this person, it's taking them a lot to overcome their fears, okay? And they may have developed certain belief patterns or behavior patterns to protect themselves. It's like they either feel bonded to or they feel bonded to some kind of a pattern or a coping mechanism or a subconscious programming or a karmic pattern, whatever you want to call it. They feel bonded to it and they are finding it difficult to break free from that. It's become like their comfort zone, okay, which they are stepping out of now to be with you, to approach you. And for a lot of you, this has probably been, it's coming about after a long time, okay? You might have waited for this person to show up or to approach you again, I'm hearing, for quite a while, okay? And they recognize your worth, most importantly. They are super, super attracted to you, like I said. And that's what's bringing them back, okay? There's definitely a lot of affection here with the bouquet, and I feel like this person may have even suppressed their feelings. That's what I kept getting very strongly with the initial cards, okay? Someone has suppressed their feelings a lot for the other person, because despite all the temptation and the chemistry and the mad attraction, there is that, that pattern or that tendency, that mechanism that is pulling them back, okay? All of us have this. We fall into our default programming or default coping mechanism, like I said, in order to protect ourselves. And it's funny that the devil always shows the two lovers in the card. So there is that love, but then when it becomes something that is too heavy, or it becomes tainted by fear, by doubt, by insecurity, then it becomes a bondage or it becomes a burden of some sorts, okay? So this person, it's taking them a lot to really follow their instinct, to surrender and to approach you because it requires them to step out of their comfort zone. It requires them to listen to their heart with integrity, with honesty. And you, I feel, are being asked to also receive. For those of you where this is not applying, you don't have some past person or whatever approaching you, or there's not been any such situation, this is all about you. Okay, there is someone perhaps from the past that you still need to forgive, you need to release, you need to let go of. And once you surrender, once you release that, once you also release your own probably harmful belief system or behaviors, default behaviors. Let's say you're very scared of opening up to somebody, and the minute they approach you, you run into your shell, or you try to sabotage the connection subconsciously in order to prove to yourself that, hey, I was right about this and that nobody's trustworthy. There are lots of people who do this, who fall into this programming, including me. But we need to be conscious of it. We need to be aware of that, right? There is that suppression that I felt initially. So either you're suppressing yourself, you're suppressing your, feelings of attraction and love towards somebody, or just in general, you're not being able to be open to connections, or this other person is feeling that way. Okay, there's a need for you to trust your instincts in a connection. If at all there is something wrong with the person or with the connection, you will know, right? So just trust that, trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and release yourself from any previous entanglement, and forgive yourself and forgive the other person for whatever happened. That creates space for new connections, new love to come your way, because I do feel like there is the potential for someone to come into your life very soon. All right, so that is what I have for you, group number 2. The emphasis here is on receiving. Receive with love and appreciation. Acceptance, okay. Whether that is acceptance of a new connection or acceptance of the situation, of what is playing out here with this other person. Releasing, letting go of things that you don't have control over, because someone might have control issues in this situation. And the need to step out of your comfort zone, to be bold, to be vulnerable. Okay, like this bright mother, she's completely in the nude. She's not afraid of being who she is. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Mixed messages, I know, but take it as it resonates. It's going to resonate differently for different people. Stay in your power. You're very attractive at this time, so yes, be receptive. All right, so group number 2, that was your reading. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, do hit the like button and leave me a comment if you feel so inclined. I will see you again later. Bye bye. Hi group 3, for those of you who've chosen this clear quartz, let's take a look at your reading. I'm going to start with Lenormand. So we have the ship, we have the woman, okay, and we have the birds. All right. So there's definitely some communication coming in. Okay, this could be from someone who is at a distance from you. That's what I'm getting here. Either there's been an emotional distance or a physical distance, and there's a lot of like to and fro communication that's going to happen with this person. The woman could be the person that you're dealing with, or it could be you. Doesn't matter the gender. Okay, this is just a significator. But what this is telling me is that there is movement forward, and there's going to be a lot happening. Things are picking up pace is what I'm getting. Okay, 10 of Cups. Wow. Oh my goodness, you got the Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups. What's this? And the Four of Swords. Wow, that was like an anticlimax. Okay. I want to get one card for this Seven of Cups to understand why it's here. So let's get one clarifier for that. Okay. If you can bear with me, I will quickly get a clarifier for you. Because this is showing a lot of promise. Okay. The Seven of Cups. What's that about? Seven of Cups. Are you like, I'm getting two things. One is that you are putting yourself out there and you're now, beginning to date. So you do have a lot of options. And one of them seems to be really promising. That's what you're considering here. Okay. That's one of the things that I'm getting. For others of you, this could be an existing connection or someone reaching out and discussing the potential of this connection. But there is perhaps some confusion, or not necessarily confusion, but I feel like it's a bit overwhelming. There's a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions here. The Seven of Cups is also like, I'm daydreaming. And, where is this gonna lead? It's so dreamy. It's like this Neptunian, Piscean energy. And the Ten of Cups is, I believe, Mars and Pisces. So that's like, woof, that's like emotions on a rocket, okay, that sort of a thing. So it's very, very, very overwhelming in terms of your emotions and feelings, and you might get a bit carried away, and that's why I feel the Four of Swords is here to sort of take a bit of a breather, a bit of a break, and also to perhaps contemplate and think about something. Okay. The Moon. Yeah. More feelings and more emotions. There's a lot happening here. Wow. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. Wow. Speaking of momentum, this is crazy. So like I said, there are two scenarios that I'm seeing here. One is that this is new love, and that's why you're getting completely carried away. There's so much to look forward to. I want to say just, hold on a little bit, because there could be, like I said, a lot of back and forth communication. You might meet this person online or whatever. They may be at a distance from you, okay? Or they may even be coming towards you, like there's some travel involved here and you may be discussing travel plans and things like that. But wow, this is like overwhelmingly emotional. It feels a lot like either this is completely new love, the Ace of Cups is new love, but with the Ten of Cups there, either you are, getting carried away and thinking about the end goal and imagining getting married to this person and things like that, or you're seeing that potential at the very least, but there is a lot of uncertainty yet. There is that mystery, okay? You're both probably discovering each other. You are still learning about each other, and that's why you're unveiling each other. You're getting to, you could say, the truth of the matter, and you're discovering each other. Like I said, you're finding out what the other person is all about, what ticks them, what are they looking for. I'm also picturizing somebody lying down and texting the other person a lot. So there's like a lot of back and forth, like I said, communication. Just be a little careful of not getting too overwhelmed, if especially this is a new connection. For those of you who are already dealing with someone, this is showing a lot of potential. Yes, there are certain things that you are probably going to think about areas of your connection where there is still a lot of fogginess, a lot of uncertainty. That's what you're thinking about. But there is a lot of love here, a lot of affection for each other. Okay. I love this. So you have Micah Muckle. Really nice. This is like taking it easy, smelling the roses. Someone brings you a lot of joy, I feel. This is like being connected to your inner child. There's a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of playful energy. Not taking things seriously. Okay, it's like I wouldn't call it a game, but just taking things easy. Okay, and that's what I'm feeling here. You're either dealing with a person who is like that, very childlike, very sweet, very playful, or this is the connections energy. Okay, got co-create, number 40. Wow, soulmates, number 41. This is probably the best reading I've done in this particular for a while actually, but in this particular pick a card. Yes, you guys are very different from each other, I feel, but you complement each other really well. But again, there is that element here of either meeting each other halfway in some aspect of the connection, or needing to sort of lay the foundation, the groundwork of where this can go. Okay, I'm almost getting like building a structure for the relationship, for the connection, but it holds a lot of promise, it holds a lot of potential. That's for sure. And yes, no kidding, you've got soulmates here. So this person belongs to your soul family. If you're single, this is an amazing connection coming your way. Okay, your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Libra, again, Venus energy. It's all about love. Wow. And the birds is also a couple. In some decks it shows a pair of owls. Wow. I'll get one card for this, okay, but I'm feeling again, like I said initially, it might be a bit too dreamy, so it needs to be grounded, and that's where the commitment aspect comes in. It's very joyful, it's very playful, it's very, very sweet. It's oh, you put the phone down, I'll put the phone down, that kind of a feeling or phase of the relationship, because it feels very much like a new connection, or you're in the beginning stages of a connection. If you're completely single, then yes, this is this is a connection that is showing a lot of promise. But the only aspect that needs to be worked out here is what is the level of commitment, because you might be dealing with somebody who is very jovial, very how do I put it, like I was saying with Micah Muckle, very, very jovial, very sweet, very playful, almost childlike, very laid back sort of energy. Okay, again, very dreamy, very Piscean, got a lot of water here. So there is that tendency to go overboard, and usually when we like build castles in the sky and we're like very I don't want to rain on your parade, but it just comes with a bit of warning, okay, to not build too many castles in the sky. And like I said, if you've just met somebody, hold your horses. Don't think straight away about, oh my god, where will we live after marriage and things like that, okay? If that is your um, you know, if that is where you want to get to in a connection. Emergence, dragonfly, ebb and flow, more water, ocean. Let's see your other two cards. We've got express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation and more appreciation. So appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Beautiful. I feel like there is a lot of love, there's a lot of affection, there's a lot of mutual respect also, is what I'm getting. You both appreciate each other at a deep soul level. There's this recognition, that you feel when you meet somebody who is from your soul tribe, that hey, I kind of know you, I recognize you. That sort of a feeling, okay? And with the emergence here, this is just telling me that this is something new that is emerging for you. So for most of you who have chosen this pile, this is not an old connection. It feels very much new, or it's in the beginning stages of a partnership, okay? Because it's the first quarter moon, so you need to still continue to put in the work. You need to co-create with each other, learn each other's, I'm hearing, language, okay, in order to understand each other at a deeper level, at a soul level. The moon is like very, very deep, subconscious, you could say, level. But then it's also the energy of, fears and illusions and uncertainty and confusion. That's something that needs to be paid attention to. With the Four of Swords, I do feel like you're going to do that, and you're going to enjoy this connection thoroughly. There's so much promise here. There's a lot of exchange, like I said, of energy, of love, of perhaps even gifts. Both of these cards here are showing someone giving and receiving gifts and tokens of appreciation. So there's a lot of promise here, I feel, okay? Just go with the flow and understand that the connection is going to go through ups and downs. Every relationship starts off really well, then it goes through different phases. So that's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, this looks amazing, very, very promising. I don't know what else to say. Let me get one card as your guidance, because I feel like you need some guidance here. Group number 3. What's the guidance for them for group number 3 in this connection? Knight of Cups. Wow, more cups. Oh my god, this is crazy. At the bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Cups. This is amazing. Okay, I don't want to spoil this at all. It's fantastic. It's very, very promising. Okay, just open up. Okay, if you're someone who is wary of connections, if you've not been in an intensely romantic and promising connection for a while, then this is just suggesting that you be open to it, okay? And by being open to it, I also mean that you remain open to all the vulnerabilities that come with a connection, opening yourself up to not just the good, the positive side of it, but also the other side that needs to be worked out with the other person, okay? The fears and insecurities that come up with love. That is what I have for you, group number 3. Really promising and amazing. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful time ahead. Do take care of yourself. Leave me a comment and hit the like button if you enjoy the reading. I will see you again later. Bye bye.